I gotta finish up my wiring. I gotta wire up my kill switch. Let's see here. You know, this comes with that connector right there, but the wire isn't long enough from the motor to come up here and hit that connector, and I don't want to put it down in here to get into the exhaust. I guess I could try to mount it somewhere, but even still, I still don't have enough wire, so I'm going to add my own wire to that. And the connector is too big for these connectors, too loose in there. Let me show you. Here's the connectors for the kill switch, and there's just no resistance. You'd have to squish it down. I'm going to change that. One of these goes to ground, to earth. The other one goes to the blue wire. There's been some controversy over whether to ground your magneto out or not, but I don't want to stall. I want to have a kill switch. There's 3 wires that come out of the motor: a black, a blue, and a white. And the white would go to lights or charging a 6-volt battery. I think there's 7.5 volts come out of there. You could go into a charging a battery, a voltage regulator, or some kind of lighting system if you want. I'm just capping that off right now. I'm just putting the terminal on there, and I'm going to tape it up, and might use that in the future. We'll see. In the meantime, I got my black and my blue together, and then I got my kill switch goes into the blue wire and to the ground. I'm gonna tidy this all up, and we should be ready to go. Bill Goudy checking in. Check this out. Yeah, there she is. But otherwise, everything's all hooked up. I didn't put the chain tensioner on there yet. I don't like the way that chain tensioner goes on, and I'm going to have to come up with a new way to do it. My own bracket and my own thing. Yeah, it's as tight as it can get right now, and the chain tensioner would take up a little bit of slack out of that. But I also think I'm going to want to get a bigger sprocket for the back. This is a 44 tooth that came stock with it, and so far I've found a 60 tooth, and then I found some better hubs that I can just find all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so far, but I'm gonna use this and see what it'll do. I'm thinking the bigger sprocket will provide me more power and less speed, which I don't want to go fast. I just it's got to lug my fat butt around. So I paid $359.98 with shipping, $19.99 for shipping, $339.99 for the bicycle kit. I looked online. I could buy just the motor from anywhere from $60 to $150. I think you probably spend more than that if you even wanted to. But that's the general. I suppose around $100 is what that value of that motor. But I got extra stuff. I got the tank. I got the sprockets. I got the chain. I got all the mounting hardware, throttle cables, all that stuff. Not just the motor. The bicycle costs $150. If I went to Walmart and bought the bicycle for $150, so I don't think that it's that far out of line. The guy's got to make a little money for doing what he's doing. I just wished I'd known. I think I could buy the whole kit the motor and all the mounting and just the whole thing without buying the bicycle. I bought it. I got it all because I knew it would work. I mean, he sells it as one whole package. However, this is this isn't your average person's, just an average guy buying this and putting it together. Nah. Now this is a little more advanced mechanics and some engineering involved. And I'm neither. I just do enough to get me in trouble. That's what I do. But you know, I'm having fun, and I'm learning a lot about this. I've ridden motorcycles my entire life, since I was a preteen. Yeah, I babysat for 50 cents an hour. Bought a Honda 90 when I was just, I don't know, 12 years, 13 years old. That was $100. And that was a lot of money back then. I sure had a lot of fun with that Honda 90. Wish I had it back. Wish I never parted with it. But, hey, I got me a motorized motorcycle now. A motorized bicycle now. This is pretty much the finished product. And I'll tell you what, this back wheel, yeah, it was damaged as well. It's got a wobble in it. And I noticed that when I will put that back hub on. This has got a slight bend to it. Yeah, I didn't have any black wire ties. I had green wire ties, so, and a couple of white wire ties. I like to use the black. I suppose when I get a chance to get some black wire ties, I may just change that out. We'll see. I'm anxious to give this a test ride. I don't want to run the motor yet. I want to just ride it with the motor on it and see how it reacts. But it's so icy and cold, bitter cold out. But I might just take a little stroll down the alley just to see, yeah, because I'm anxious. Here it is, a little after 2. I think they said it's -7 outside, and the wind's blowing a little bit. I don't know, probably 5-10 mile an hour wind. And it's cold. Let me tell you, it is cold. I want to test ride that bike, but there's no sense in it. I'll just fall down. Way too slick, but it works. I like to ride it on dry pavement. Yeah, you don't know how anxious I am to get this out, and it doesn't look like it doesn't like there will be a break in the weather for at least another week. But that's when I get the bike running, I think.